Today, we're diving into what it really takes to achieve your dreams. And here's the truth. Success isn't about luck, talent, or being born into perfect circumstances. It's about the choices you make every single day, the habits you build, the mindset you cultivate, and the actions you take. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step plan to start attracting success into your life, not by chasing it, but by becoming the kind of person success naturally gravitates toward. Let's dive in. First, let's debunk a massive myth. Success isn't a random event. It doesn't just happen to you out of the blue. It's the result of consistent habits paired with a mindset built to win. You've probably seen people who seem to effortlessly attract opportunities. They land big deals, live their dreams, and make it look easy. But here's the reality. It's not easy at all. What sets them apart isn't some magical stroke of luck. It's the daily habits they've mastered, the positive thoughts they nurture, and the consistent behaviors they practice. These align them with their goals. Meanwhile, those who struggle often get stuck in patterns of procrastination, self-doubt, or inconsistency. The difference isn't who's more gifted or smarter. It's about the small, daily choices that compound over time. If you want to start pulling success toward you, the first step is to shift your focus. Build habits that support your dreams. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, and take intentional steps every day. Success isn't something you chase, it's something you grow into. When your habits and mindset align with your vision, success becomes a natural outcome. Think of it like planting a seed. If you water it, give it sunlight, and care for it consistently, it'll sprout. Your life follows the same principle. Every day, you're shaping who you become through your thoughts, choices, and actions. So let me ask you this. Are you creating a life you're proud of, or are you just letting life happen? Success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about who you are at your core. How you think, how you act, how you carry yourself. That's what determines what comes into your life. Think about the people you admire, the ones who naturally command respect. Maybe you've met someone who radiates confidence, determination, and purpose. They don't need to demand attention. Their presence alone draws people in. That's not luck. It's the result of years of intentional effort, dedication to growth, and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. They've shaped themselves into someone worthy of success. And because of that, success finds them. Let's look at the story of Edwin C. Barnes, a man who dreamed of working alongside the great inventor Thomas Edison. Barnes didn't have wealth, connections, or experience, but he had something powerful: unshakable belief in himself. He envisioned himself as Edison's partner long before anyone else could see it. Most people would wait for the right moment, but Barnes took action. With no money to get to Edison's office, he hopped a freight train and showed up with nothing but his vision. When he met Edison, he didn't ask for a job. He boldly declared his intent to be a business partner. Edison gave him a small role, but Barnes didn't give up. He worked hard, proving his value every day. When the chance came to sell Edison's new dictating machine, Barnes stepped up with confidence, becoming its exclusive distributor. That opportunity made him wealthy and turned him into Edison's trusted partner, just as he'd always believed he would be. Then there's Henry Ford, who changed the automotive industry forever. Ford faced plenty of failures. His first two companies went under before he founded the Ford Motor Company in 1903. At a time when cars were seen as luxury items for the rich, Ford had a vision of a car for everyone. His belief in innovation, efficiency, and mass production kept him going, even through tough times like the Great Depression. Ford's mindset was simple. Success comes from believing in yourself and not dwelling on your failures. So, who do you need to become to make your dreams a reality? It's not about pretending. It's about aligning your identity with your goals. If you want to be a leader, start thinking, speaking, and acting like one. Success isn't some far-off thing. It's the natural result of becoming the person who can achieve it. Let's talk about the power of purposeful goal setting. Success doesn't happen by chance. It's something you intentionally create. Most people go through life reacting to whatever happens, hoping success will somehow find them. But the truth is, if you don't define what you want, the world will define it for you. And it's usually not what you choose. The most successful people don't leave their future to chance. They set clear, specific goals to guide everything they do. These aren't vague ideas like, I want to be successful. What does success mean to you? Is it financial freedom? Building a company? Making a difference? The more specific you are, the more focused your actions will be. Here's how to make your goals a reality. Break them down into manageable steps. If your dream is to start a business, ask yourself, what do I need to do in the next year? The next 6 months? The next 30 days? Set measurable goals and give yourself deadlines so you can track your progress. Your goals should be challenging. They should scare you a little but also excite you because they push you out of your comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen when you're comfortable. And here's the most critical part. Goals without action are just wishes. Action is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. Look at the greatest achievers in history. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb by hoping. He tested thousands of ideas. Henry Ford didn't transform the auto industry by sitting still. He constantly refined his processes. Success requires clarity and action. Define your vision, make a plan, and commit to taking small steps every day. Even if progress feels slow, those steps will lead to incredible results. Now let's tackle something we all face, failure. Life isn't always smooth, it'll test you. But here's the reality. Your success isn't defined by how many times you fall. It's defined by how many times you get back up. Resilience is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up. Obstacles aren't there to stop you. They're there to make you stronger. The key is to change how you view failure. It's not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every challenge brings a lesson. Every setback is a chance to grow. When you get knocked down, you have a choice. Stay down or get up stronger than before. History gives us countless examples of people who turned hardship into triumph. Abraham Lincoln faced repeated election losses and personal tragedies before becoming one of America's greatest presidents. So, how do you build resilience? Train your mind to see challenges as opportunities, not barriers. When things get tough, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead ask, what can I learn from this? The faster you embrace the lesson, the faster you'll move forward. Resilient people don't dwell on setbacks. They assess, adapt, and keep going. They also embrace discomfort because they know growth happens outside their comfort zone. The biggest successes come to those willing to push through adversity. Your resilience and persistence are your greatest assets. Nurture them, and nothing can hold you back. Next, let's talk about the power of believing in yourself. Before anyone else believes in you, you have to believe in yourself first. Self-belief is the foundation of every great achievement. It's what drives people to overcome obstacles and rise above their circumstances. The biggest limitations in life aren't out there, they're in your mind. Doubt, fear, and negative self-talk are the real enemies of success. If you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? But when you do believe, you become unstoppable. Think about a moment when you doubted yourself. Maybe you hesitated or questioned your abilities. Was that doubt based on fact or just fear? Most self-doubt is a lie, a habit formed from past setbacks or criticism. But here's the good news. Belief is a choice. You build self-belief the same way you build strength, through practice. Every time you act despite fear, every time you prove to yourself you can handle a challenge, your confidence grows. Start with small wins. Set a goal, achieve it, and remind yourself of your capabilities. History is full of people who achieved greatness because they believed in themselves when no one else did. Walt Disney was told he lacked creativity before building his empire. The Wright brothers were mocked for trying to fly, but their belief made history. Confidence isn't something you're given, it's something you earn. When you truly believe in yourself, the world starts to believe in you too. Opportunities appear, doors open, and success follows. So choose to believe in yourself right now, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, but today. Let's move to the final key to success. Discipline. If there's one thing that sets successful people apart from everyone else, it's discipline. Not talent, not luck, not even intelligence, just the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Most people wait for motivation thinking, I'll start when I'm ready. But that's a trap. If you only act when you're motivated, you'll never be consistent because motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll feel unstoppable, others you won't. That's where discipline comes in. It's the bridge between your goals and your achievements. Look at the most successful people in any field. Athletes train even when they're exhausted. Entrepreneurs work when no one's watching. Writers write even when they're uninspired. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They show up every day and get it done. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with small actions. Wake up on time. Keep your promises. Stick to a schedule. These small acts of discipline build momentum over time, leading to massive results. Think of discipline as the foundation of success. Without it, even the best ideas fall apart. A great plan means nothing if you don't have the discipline to follow through. Ask yourself, are your daily habits moving you toward your goals? If not, it's time to build discipline. Show up, do the work, and watch your persistence turn dreams into reality. Now let's talk about the importance of learning and adapting. The world is always changing. What worked yesterday might not work today. The most successful people don't resist change, they embrace it. They're lifelong learners, always growing, always improving. In a fast-changing world, adaptability is your greatest strength. Knowledge is powerful, but only when you use it. Reading a book won't change your life. Acting on what you learn will. Growth doesn't just happen. It requires effort, intention, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. Learning isn't just about collecting information. It's about using that information to get better, to innovate, and to stay ahead. It's also about staying open to new ideas and perspectives. The moment you think you know it all, you stop growing. Successful people see themselves as students of life, always seeking new knowledge, always sharpening their skills. Think of your mind as a tool. If you don't keep it sharp, it'll get dull. So, what are you learning today to be better tomorrow? Are you reading something that challenges your thinking? Are you spending time with people who expand your perspective? And most importantly, are you applying what you learn? Knowledge without action is just potential. Knowledge with action is power. Commit to learning every day, adapting to change, and staying ahead. That's how you thrive in a world that's always moving. Let's talk about the people around you. Your circle plays a huge role in your success. The people you spend the most time with shape your mindset, habits, and future. There's a saying, you're the average of the 5 people you're closest to. If you're around ambitious, driven people, their energy becomes your standard. But if you're around people who settle, you'll start to settle too. Energy is contagious, both the good and the bad. Spend enough time with negative people, and you'll start thinking like them. But surround yourself with those who inspire you to be better, and you'll naturally rise to their level. Successful people are intentional about who they let into their circle. They seek out mentors, connect with other high achievers, and steer clear of negativity. This isn't selfish. It's about protecting your energy. Every interaction either moves you closer to your goals or pulls you further away. Ask yourself, who are you spending your time with? Are they helping you grow or holding you back? Your circle should include people who challenge you, introduce you to new opportunities, and encourage you to aim higher. Sometimes, that means stepping away from relationships that keep you stuck. You don't owe anyone your stagnation. You owe yourself progress. Seek out those who inspire you, learn from those who've achieved what you want, and build a circle that lifts you up. Your future depends on it. Next, let's shift gears and talk about mindset, specifically, moving from scarcity to abundance. How you see the world shapes what you attract into your life. A scarcity mindset tells you there's not enough to go around. If someone else wins, you lose. It breeds fear, competition, and envy. People with this mindset operate from a place of lack, afraid to take risks because they fear failure more than they want success. They see others as threats, not allies, and it keeps them stuck. An abundance mindset, on the other hand, sees possibilities everywhere. If someone else succeeds, it's proof you can too. People with an abundance mindset focus on opportunities, not limitations. They see failure as a lesson, not a loss, and they're open to collaboration because they know success isn't a limited resource. It's infinite. Your mindset is like a filter. It shapes how you experience the world. If you focus on problems, you'll find more problems. If you focus on solutions, you'll find more solutions. Your brain reinforces what you believe. If you tell yourself you're not good enough, your actions will reflect that. But if you believe in abundance and possibility, your actions will align with that belief, opening doors you didn't even know existed. Shifting to an abundance mindset takes practice. Start by reframing negative thoughts. Instead of "I can't afford this," ask, "How can I make this happen?" Instead of "I'll never succeed like them," remind yourself, "If they can do it, so can I." Practice gratitude every day. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. Change your mindset, and you'll change your life. Let's talk about the role of passion and purpose in success. Passion is the spark that keeps you going. It's the energy that gets you up early and keeps you working late. It makes the journey exciting and meaningful. But passion alone isn't enough. It needs direction. That's where purpose comes in. Purpose is your why, the deeper reason behind what you do. When your work is tied to a mission that matters to you, it's not just about hitting goals. It's about making an impact. Purpose gives you clarity and strength, keeping you going even when things get tough. When you combine passion with purpose, you create unstoppable momentum. You're not just chasing success. You're chasing something that truly matters. But here's the catch. Passion and purpose need action to come alive. Plenty of people have passion, but lack the discipline to follow through. Success isn't built on excitement alone. It's built on relentless effort. You have to show up, even when the initial thrill fades. Set clear goals, develop your skills, and take action every day. Find what lights you up, discover what gives your life meaning, and commit to making it real. When you work with passion and purpose, success is inevitable. Finally, let's talk about the one thing that turns dreams into reality: action. You can have the best mindset, the clearest goals, and the strongest network, but if you don't act, it's all meaningless. Success isn't about thinking, it's about doing. Too many people wait for the right moment, but there's no such thing. The right moment is now. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The achievers act, even when they're not ready. They start before they have all the answers, they make mistakes, and they keep going. Everything you want is within your reach, but you have to take the first step. Stop waiting, stop overthinking, just start. What will you do today to move closer to your dreams? What habit will you build? What action will you take? The life you want isn't waiting for you to find it. It's waiting for you to create it. Success isn't about luck or circumstances. It's about mindset, discipline, resilience, and action. You don't need permission or validation. You already have everything you need inside you. So get out there, take action, and become the person who attracts success. If this video inspired you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's keep pushing each other to grow and achieve our dreams. I'll see you in the next video. Keep taking action and building the life you deserve.